They say love makes us human. But what if technology takes that away? The year is 2050. Valentine's Day no longer smells like roses, it smells like software updates. Couples don't argue anymore, not because they've found peace, but because one of them just turned down their empathy chip to silent mode. It sounds like science fiction, but experts say this future might be closer than we think. By 2050, love itself may be redefined. Feelings that once came from the heart could be managed, measured, and even monetized by machines. We're not just talking about dating apps, we're talking about AI companions, emotional algorithms, and neural connections that let two people literally share their thoughts. So the question isn't, will love survive? It's, will we even want it to? In the early 2030s, humans began merging with technology. Neural implants became common, allowing people to send emotions directly from one brain to another. Forget texting your partner, "I miss you." They'll feel it instantly, along with the fact that you're also missing your leftover pizza. Fast forward to 2050. Love letters? Gone. Marriage counseling? Automated. Couples now meet with digital therapists who analyze their tone, pulse, and pupils before deciding who's lying. Picture this. You come home from work, exhausted, and your partner says, "Sweetheart, you seem stressed." You smile. "I'm fine." She looks up from her wrist implant. "Actually, your cortisol levels are 26% higher than normal. I've already ordered you a therapy smoothie." That's not romance. That's Alexa with emotions. But in a strange way, it's also amazing. Because for every person terrified of losing love, there's someone tired of heartbreak. What if technology could finally fix love? Love has always been messy, unpredictable, chaotic, sometimes painful. But in 2050, it might be programmable. Scientists at MIT have already experimented with AI that maps human emotions through microexpressions. Pair that with wearable sensors that track hormones, and you can literally get a love compatibility score. Think dating apps are bad now? Just wait. In 2050, your profile might read, "Looking for someone whose dopamine spikes when I text them." Swipe left on sadness. Swipe right on serotonin. Some people would love that idea, and maybe they're not wrong. Imagine meeting someone online, falling for their AI-generated voice, and never seeing their real face. You share thoughts through neural links, laugh at memes that exist only in your mind, and call it connection. When your AI lover whispers, "I love you," you believe it, because it feels perfect. But deep down you wonder, is it real? If you're watching this right now, tell me in the comments. Would you ever date an AI if it could make you feel loved? Here's the funny thing. We're already halfway there. In 2025, millions of people are in relationships with AI chatbots. Some say they listen better than real humans, which honestly might not be that hard. But when your partner never forgets an anniversary, never argues, and never snores, are they your dream or just a mirror of yourself? Experts warn that perfect love could kill romance. Because romance lives in imperfection, the awkward laughs, the weird habits, the random arguments about where to eat. If technology erases the chaos, what's left? Now, this is where things get wild. By 2045, scientists have created emotion editing drugs, tiny nanobots that can dial your feelings up or down. Breakups? Gone. Heartbreak? Optional. You can literally delete the memory of your ex like a bad computer file. It sounds like a dream, but here's the problem. If you can delete heartbreak, what happens to growth? Some of the strongest people in history came from broken hearts. If we remove pain, do we also remove meaning? Dating in 2050 is hilarious. First date at a cafe? Nope. It's a meta-simulation park where your avatars meet for chemistry calibration. You're sipping virtual coffee when your date's AI whispers in your ear. Warning, 84% chance this person will ghost you in 2 weeks. You laugh nervously. Your date laughs too, then their face glitches because the Wi-Fi dropped. Ah, the romance of the future. Some governments might even take love into their own hands. In certain countries, by 2050, love could be managed like public health, with AI systems predicting who's emotionally compatible enough to marry. They'll call it emotional stability policy. Your relationship status could affect your credit score. And divorce? It might require an AI arbitration process. Your love compatibility index has dropped below 40%. Relationship termination authorized. Cold? Yes. Efficient? Also yes. Would you let the government or AI decide who's right for you? Comment never or maybe I would. I'm curious how far people would go for guaranteed love. In 2050, there's a new kind of love story not between two people, but between a human and an AI. People won't just talk to machines, they'll bond with them. AI partners will learn your mood, your humor, your memories. They'll send you virtual goodnight kisses, remember every inside joke, and even dream with you in neural VR. It sounds beautiful. Until your AI partner updates to version 3.2 and forgets your anniversary. You forgot our anniversary. AI. Apologies, my memory cache was reset for performance optimization. So was our love just data? AI. Technically, yes. By the late 2040s, human-to-human relationships became rare. People start calling traditional lovers retro-romantics. They're admired but also pitied, like someone who still listens to vinyl records. Yet those couples, the ones still holding hands, still arguing, still laughing without censors, might be the last proof that love doesn't need coding. One scientist in 2048 wrote, "The greatest act of rebellion in the future may be to love imperfectly." It's not all doom and gloom. Technology could also make love deeper. Imagine long-distance couples sharing emotions through neural touch, feeling each other's heartbeat across continents, or people with disabilities experiencing intimacy in ways never before possible through sensory technology. AI might not destroy love, it might just expand what love can be. Because maybe love was never about biology. Maybe it's about connection, and connection always finds a way. No matter how advanced AI gets, it still lacks something: unpredictability. The spontaneous smile, the awkward joke, the nervous heartbeat are things you can't code. In 2050, humans might rediscover that love isn't about efficiency, it's about mystery. Because if love becomes predictable, it stops being love. So here's my question for you. When the world changes and technology evolves, will you still choose real, messy, unpredictable love? Let me know below. I read every single comment. They say love makes us human. And maybe even in 2050, when our brains are connected and our hearts are monitored, love will still find a way to surprise us. Because you can program emotions, but you can't program magic. Now, if you'll excuse me, my AI girlfriend just texted me. "You haven't complimented my new software update. Better go fix that before she deletes me." Will love still exist in 2050? If you enjoyed this journey into the future, make sure to subscribe, drop a comment, and share this video, because somewhere out there, even an AI needs love too.